Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Welcome back to the Noob to Pro series. While I was at Thanksgiving, you guys probably can see it here. I was opening stars for hours and hours. And yo, we got a little bit of secrets, guys. We got a little bit of secrets here. Oh my gosh. So I basically just fused all my fighters. And now we have a whole max team. I'm actually getting 26.8 DC. So what I did was I maxed out my luck and just opened it for hours. And we're actually doing pretty good, guys. 5.53 DD, not bad. Now the thing is, we also have a lot of other good stuff. So let's head over here to the shard trade token, and I'm going to, oh wait, crap, I want to do it the other way around. It's okay. I have 51,000 of these, and I obviously don't need those, so I'm going to turn these into trade tokens. All right, and now we're going to go, oh, we're going to see what else I have a lot of. There should be another one that I have a lot of. Oh, breathstone, 61,000 wows of those. Jeez. All right, so let's go turn my breathstones into these, and bang, we're up to 11,000, and then I'm going to turn the rest into upgrade shards. I'm too lazy to do dungeons. All right, we're up to 12,000 of those. All right, let's go see what all we can buy from the rank store. All right. Oh my gosh, I can't even max out my damage. Oh my gosh, it keeps going. It keeps going. Oh my gosh. Here I thought I was going to max out my damage. It just keeps going, guys. That's unfortunate. Well, we got a lot of upgrades at least. Yo, so it looks like we just got the update, so let's cook. Also, I did some more AFKing, and we ended up getting quite a bit of shards. So I'm going to go convert all of my shards. You guys can see I have 60,000 of these. All right, we're going to swap that over. Oh, that's the wrong button, guys. I almost clicked myself. All right, we're going to also, I believe I have the fruit shards. 49,000 of those. So we're up to 10,000 of these trade tokens. So we already beat the last map. So let's go unlock it. There we go, guys. Shadow City. It looks like there's not a lot here yet. All right, I think we also got some rank ups as well. So the next rank up is only 3.98 DD, which we already have. But I'm going to hold off on that because I want to see if we can cook. So here we go. Here's the new boss. Oh my gosh, this guy's really easy to beat. Okay, and it's going to give us Shadow Essence. All right, so we should grind the aura and the star gacha. We have all secrets now. So I'm going to be honest, it might not even be really that worth it to grind. But we'll open up a few. Because I kind of want to get... Okay, we got the common and the rare. Epic and the uncommon. Okay, so we just need the legendary and above now. Auto fuse, oh, I guess auto fuse, and auto fuse. So now we just need those, which I'm not really too worried about right now. So let's go knock this quest off because these quests are usually fairly helpful. And it's going to give us the fire sphere. I don't think the fire sphere is as good as the blood art. So I'm going to go to my index and we're just going to auto delete that one. All right, auto deletes. Oh, we also got the glacier dagger. All right, whatever. The glacier dagger is not that bad. I don't think it's good enough for me to bother with. Delete that too, and we'll delete all these. Yeah. So I'm gonna also put that in my auto delete. I just don't think it's really worth it. All right, star wise, yeah, I don't really know. We'll just, yeah, I don't think I want to do that yet, but let's just say we don't really have a whole lot of stuff we need there. So next we got to go defeat the medium enemies called Sun Lee. And we also have, what is this? Heroes Gacha. Is this the only one we got? Okay, so I have 50 of these shards. I don't know how this works. I know it costs 50 of those. I guess I don't have any? So what does these drop? So these drop Shadow Essence. Reroll your shadows in Shadow City. Okay, so here's the shadows over here. All right, so oh, it's 50 QA. Oh my gosh, that's literally all my money. All right, let's see what other stuff we can buy here. All right, I only have 1.48k, but we could honestly probably... Oh, wait. Is the new one in here? Can I turn this one into the new shards? Because I do need to use that new gacha. I wasn't thinking about that. So can I turn this into the new one? Upgrade yourself, breathing stones, shadow key. Oh, they cost 1,000 each. Okay, I don't know if I really want that yet. I'm just going to turn them all into upgrade shards, to be honest. I think that's the best bet. So do we have yen things here? Yes, we do. Okay, let's go max all those out. Okay, that honestly was pretty cheap. And while we're here, we might as well max some of these out. Damage. Oh my gosh, these just keep going up. They just keep going up. All right, Shadow City. There's a lot of stuff to roll. I got to figure out how to get what I need though. Because these guys don't drop what I want from that hero gacha. So maybe I have to go to the Shadow Gate to do it. Oh, I need to get a key. You get them by exchanging tokens. So maybe I should have tried that. Maybe I shouldn't have got rid of all my stuff. All right, do I have anything else left in my bag by chance? Not really. All right, well anyways, this is the hard guys. All right, we are not able to do a dang thing to the hard guys. All right, let's see if we can find the medium dudes. Hopefully we can take out at least the mediums. Otherwise, I'm just gonna rank up, to be honest, because we're getting 31.19 DC, which is pretty insane. All right, so these guys are medium, and we are not cooking the mediums either. So that's not good. That's not good at all. So I think it's best for us to just rank up right now. So let's get this next rank up. So now we're getting 62.38 DC, which is pretty insane. That's only gonna get us to the UD. We need DD. Oh my gosh. All right, well, that's not great, but it's okay because we do have some mastery potions to burn. So we're gonna burn some mastery potions. We're gonna get this sky rocketing. And looks like we need to just grind some random tokens. So let's head over here to the demon land. And let's go grind some random tokens. And let's see what else is in this update. New weapons, avatars, stars, accessories, starter raid using... Okay, we need to do this raid. Heroes added. You earn the tokens in the new game mode. New aura, new title, Shadow Monarch. Can we buy the new title? We might actually have enough money for that. All right, the new title, Shadow Monarch, is 100 QA. So that's actually not that hard for us to get, to be honest. Once we... Once we fix our stats a little bit, we should be able to cook on that. All right, a lot of yen upgrades and rank ups. That's all easy for us to get. So I think what we need to do now is we just need to chill here for a bit. All right, we're checking this mode out, guys. So I ended up just selling all my shards and we got a key. So we're kind of cooking, not gonna lie. So I don't know what this is gonna give us, but it looks like it's giving us a lot of all of these stuff, which we do need desperately. I mean, I am gonna pop a drops potion. So I do have a bunch of those. And depending on how it goes, we're going to farm some yen as well. But right now I'm just doing a full damage run. Because I think I need a ton of these, like a ton of these. So we'll just do this. And then after this, I think we're just going to grind a bunch of yen. So I have a feeling it's not going to take us that long to get what we need. All right, so it looks like this also gives us some other random bonuses. So 10% mastery and 10% mastery. That's actually pretty freaking good. So I'm just AFK here. We're going to chill. It looks like it's honestly not that difficult to beat. At least to get to wave 33. And I believe we should now have all the materials we need to at least get a few summons in on everything. So that's good. All right, I guess we didn't actually get that far. So we got all the way up to, wow, okay. Less far than I thought, but that's okay. The main thing we need is other stuff anyway. So let's go actually, let me see if there's anything coming up soon as far as dungeon goes. I think I might have just missed what I wanted to run. Oh my gosh, I just missed the shinobi raid. That's unfortunate. All right, that's okay. I'm going to reset my stats though. All right, I believe what we need right now is yen. So let's reset our stats and we're going to go all into yen. And I'm going to switch my, hopefully this works for everything. I'm going to switch all my powers to yen. So yen, and that does not switch my accessory though. I don't know why it doesn't switch my accessory, but it don't. All right, what's my best yen accessory? I know there was something that gives me like 30% yen. Yeah, there we go, snake mouth. So now we have a frick ton of yen gain. So let's head over to the last map. And we should have enough power as well, at least to take out these normal guys. Yeah, we go. There we go. So 30. Oh my gosh, look how much yen we're getting. Jeez, this is kind of slightly OP. Not gonna lie, we're cooking. We'll put it that way. Well, I guess I know where I'm farming. All right. Anyways, I did want to check out this gacha, Heroes Gacha. So let's see if this is gonna be good for us. All right, let's see what we're gonna pull here. Freeze. Hey, yo, what's the name? All right, we got Antilotus. Okay. Oh, I think we also got one of those somehow. Don't know why it's not showing up in my inventory, but it's not. All right, so is it under stars? No. Heroes. All right, best. Okay, you can only have one hero equipped. 60% damage, though. That's pretty nice. Okay, so this is kind of like fighters in Anime Eternal. All right, that makes sense. It looks like an extra damage. And I guess he's going to have some sort of percentage thing on top of him, too. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but I will say we are getting a ridiculous amount of QA, so, and we need a ton of this. So I'm gonna pop some more yen boosts, and we're just gonna like vibe out here for a hot minute and see what all we can pull, because I think 50 QA gets us the next one, so it shouldn't take us that long to get there. All right, here we go. Purchase that. All right. Oh, so these are just okay. So these just straight up give you mastery. Well, that's what I wanted. Okay, they're not loading in properly, I guess. Sometimes that happens for me depending on, you know, what life is like, but I guess we got a lot of greed and blue. So, I believe that's going to be 200% mastery. Not bad at all. Let's see if we can at least get a purple. All right, let's go grab that. Oh, we got the aura too already. Wait, wow, that aura was really easy to get. Okay, we will definitely take that. And we got the new title as well. So we now got max title again. Oh my gosh, I hit the wrong button. We got max title again, Shadow Monarch. Let's go. So I think this means we don't really need much money anymore. So I'm gonna prioritize. I know I just spent a lot of potions, but I think it's time for us to, you know, we are still gonna cook on these guys, but we're gonna prioritize mastery now. So let's get back to our full mastery squad. And we're gonna go with our electric drums. And let's reset our stats yet again. All right, we're gonna go all in on mastery. So there we go. We're now getting 1.24 UD per click, which is pretty OP, I'm not gonna lie. So let's also pop some mastery potions. And let's, you know, try to cook here a little bit. And we also ended up getting a half decent thing here. We got the Baryon. So we just kind of got to get Igris now and Beru, which is going to be a little bit of a grind, but we'll see what we can do. All right, so we AFK'd a little bit and we actually managed to get ourselves the new Shadow. Now, the thing is, they actually dropped yet another update. So I thought I was almost done this new update, but they actually just dropped in a bunch of other gachas as well. So we are no longer in the beating this update. All right, but I think we might have a chance on this one. No, we don't. Okay, so we still have no chance on hard mode, but that's fine. That means we need to teleport quickly to the dungeon area, and hopefully we can join the Shinobi raid. All right, that should help us out a lot. Because I think thanks to our insane power now, and I switched all the way up to my power teams, we should be absolutely nuking these. So let's go grab our game mode thing too. We ended up beating a Shadow Gate Wave 75 for 10% more mastery. Not as high as I wanted to go, but you know, kind of is what it is. And we have 343 QA, which I think might not even be enough to buy the next gacha, which is kind of wild now that I think about it. But we did do a run, so I think that means we can roll on... Oh my gosh, how do I get those? Oh wait, what do these give? Do these give damage? Can we do the glitch, quote unquote glitch? Oh, mastery. Oh heck yeah, I'm gonna buy like I'm gonna buy those. There we go. All right, there we go. So this just basically easy increase in mastery for us, just for 500 emeralds without having to even beat that enemy. So we got all the way up to rank C, which is pretty nice. So I will definitely take that. So yeah, we just got basically a double mastery buff, which is very, very good. So let's see how far we can get in this one. I don't remember what our max was before. All right, so it looks like we need to get to like wave 175, which should be fairly doable, but it looks like the rewards also kind of suck. I also, I think we need to try out defense waves because I haven't done that one in a while either. And let's just say star open times is pretty good. And there's a gacha open one too, but I think we're not strong enough for that one, but we'll see. All right, so I ended up getting pretty far up there. So let's see what we ended up getting. We ended up getting up to wave 175. So we got that reward. Not bad at all. And let's see if anything else is coming up soon. Nope. Yen upgrades are already maxed out. Token upgrades, looks like we probably still have a ways to go. Oh wait, we can get more run speed. I guess that's useful. Attack area, still can't even get that one. Oh my gosh. All right, I wanted to see when this next one spawns because I really do want to get this. Let's see here. Wait, did I never buy that title? Oh my gosh. No, we did. That's the Shadow Monarch. All right, that's still the max title. Good. All right, so it looks like this is going to open up in like 12 minutes. Okay, that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. All right, well, I think I'm going to wait for that to start off, and we're going to run this and see what we can pull. All right, so apparently there's a bunch of codes. So I used these and they gave me a bunch of keys. So now we can go spam the portals. So let's do that. All right, so we got into the game and we're honestly doing pretty freaking good. So we're up to wave 61. For us to get a new reward, we get to wave 70. And even that reward is pretty OP. And so far we're insta-killing everything too. So I think we'll be able to get a pretty decent wave. All right, let's see what wave we ended up getting to. We ended up getting up to wave 90. So we got star open times, 5% mastery, and 5% damage. Honestly, not bad at all. I will definitely take that. All right, let's head back to the latest world. I believe there's some gachas we need to spin on. And I believe there's another gacha we need to like go for. So I'm trying to remember where it was. All right, this one's called Shadows. That's the one we maxed out. We got the secret on that one, which is really OP. And I believe maybe it's this one, Sung Trainer. No, I think for that one I need to beat Haler hard. And that one is just not quite, it's somewhat doable, but just not right now. All right, solo ranks. I believe we already did this one a little bit. I know there's one more somewhere. I don't remember where it is. Glacier Staff. Ooh, that's is that 360 at max? That's a pretty big jump. So I think we're gonna go for that one. Glacier Staff. Looks like a pretty decent option. Are we able to beat the hards? Actually, yeah, we kind of are. It is a pain in the butt, but we can beat them. But I think that means we need to go for the mediums. Because we might as well beat that quest. Get the couple of gems that it's going to give us. I don't think this really dropped anything good, though. So it's just for beating the quest, which should send us to the hard quest. I don't know if you can do them at the same time. Maybe it's bugged. Yeah, I don't think you can do the same quest at the same time, if that makes sense. But we did finish that quest. All right, I got to find the other gacha. I swear there's one more gacha. Oh my gosh. I don't remember where it was, though. All right, there's a gacha we need to roll here. Heroes gacha. There we go. I know we got an avatar too. Nice. Wait, what avatar did we get? Wait, I forgot about avatars in this game. Oh my gosh. We might actually have a good avatar to switch to finally. All right, so we're up to Sunleaf 440 versus what we have. Oh, we might be able to get this guy soon. We have 450. Okay, so he's not even still good enough. All right, so we have enough to spin a few times. So let's see what we can pull here. All right, never mind. Looks like that's a lot harder to get than I thought it was going to be. That's unfortunate. Now there is, I know for a fact that there's one more. I just got to remember where the frick that gacha is. It might be this one. Crap. Yeah, I think this is the one. We need to defeat 500 of the hard enemies, which I'm gonna be honest, we could, it's gonna take us a little bit of energy to be able to do that. All right, so I believe that means what we need to do now is we need to reset our stats and we need to go back to a mastery grind, unfortunately. Yeah, I know it's tough out here. So let's reset the stats and let's get some more mastery. Here we go. And make sure we swap all the good stuff. Electric drums, I think, is still the best. Potions, powers, mastery. And might as well go for mastery on the potion. All right, we should be all set up to go. We're now getting 31.25 UD, which is pretty sweet. You can see our energy is skyrocketing. And we gotta grind somewhere that's gonna give us a lot of tokens so we can convert those tokens later when we need to. So I believe we're just gonna grind up here. I don't know if it's the ideal spot, but it's half decent. Or we could grind the last map to try to get some more rank ups. That's also not a bad idea. And I don't know if it really matters. I'm just gonna grind, actually wait a sec. I think probably grinding on Paradise might make the most sense. I think it's still gonna give us enough to get some level ups. I'm trying to remember if any of these guys drop 2 shards. Yeah, this guy drops 2 shards. So we'll just take on this boss. Hopefully it's gonna give us enough XP to get some level. Oh yeah, I can see the XP bar going up. All right, let's grind here a bit and I'll be back. Yo, let's go, guys. So I got a rank up, so now we're grinding for some secrets. I was hoping to get a full secret team, but I don't know how important that is. So let's see how good the new secret is. So where is he? Here he is. Sung Lee. So let's go fuse. I got a lot of extra ones just from, you know, farming and whatnot. So we got to pick a few. All right, there we go. So maxed out Sung Lee, 1.619. So that's like almost not quite a 50%, maybe like a 30% increase. So it's going to slightly increase it. So not like the most best thing to grind, I'd say. I'd say it's probably better to go for rank ups, but it is something. What's our next rank up going to cost us? 9.94 TD, which we could probably hit that after AFKing, I'm not going to lie. So that might be the go-to, but I'm going to see if we can pull maybe a secret or two. So let's see what we can do here, guys. All right, so after opening, I now have a ton of the new secrets. So let's go. So let's go get, oh my gosh, it costs 3. Oh man, that's not good. All right, I also gotta get rid of all of these, just clear out my inventory. So might as well do that. And I don't think those, yeah, those are just bad. All right, here's a level 38. There we go. So now we have 3 max secrets. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, there's 4 max secrets, and then we just need to max 1 more. So 1, 2, and I guess 3. All right, there we go. And now we have all full team of max secrets. All right, not bad. We're up to 52.41 UD. All right, what do we need for the next rank up? We need only a little bit more, so let's go cop that. All right, so we're making some great progress, guys. They actually just dropped another like mini update. So we got a whole bunch of new stuff. The main thing is some yen upgrades, which we bought. And we also got some quality of life features, which are cool. and we got a new animals gacha in paradise. And they also have a 2x drops event and a 2x master event. So we are taking very advantage of that. And they also add a notification when you get the next rank up. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize our next rank up is that far away. I thought we were close to it. Oh my goodness. All right, so anyways, while we try to get that insane rank up, holy frick, man. We are gonna be rolling these pets. I already got the legend pet. And they also added the pets and stuff to the trade. So we're also trying to get ourselves a better solo rank too. So we're only at the 7.5% one, and we can easily get to rank AA, I think. I'm just going to use my trading tokens, and we're going to swap over, where is it, the Titan stones, because we don't need the Titan stones at all. And that's gonna hopefully get us to where we need to go. All right, so I have a pretty decent level of damage, so I'm gonna actually reset my stats, and we're gonna go all in on the damage. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but we're gonna pop a damage potion or two. We're gonna switch to the damage powers, and we're going to get our best damage accessory on. Oh, it finally fixed it, so it actually does that now. And I want to see if we can put in some work on Shadow City, because yeah, let's just say we still haven't beaten the hard enemies, and we kind of need to do that ASAP. So all right, of course we can beat the easy enemies, that's no problem. All right, oh, we could do the Shadow Gate. Yeah, let's try the Shadow Gate. Let's see if we can get any farther on that one while we have 2 drops active. Open the path, man. All right, because yeah, 2x drops on this could be very helpful. So let's see if we can put in the work here. I'm not really sure, but all right, here we go. Well, we got to like 85, which isn't too bad. All right, not the greatest though, obviously, but it's something. All right, anyways, I think we want to go defeat these hard enemies, because that's the quest we got to go for. Because I really want to get that trainer. All right, can we actually take out the hard enemies? Oh, we can, thank goodness. Oh, and we got an avatar. Yo, big bet, big bet. All right, let's see what avatar we got. All right, we got 460%, not bad at all. We're probably going to be ending up using that one a lot. All right, we also got the glacier staff. I believe these technically do get better. Let's see here. It's already at 160, so that means it should be at 320. So that actually is better. Oh, we got a glacier trident, which is even better. Oh my gosh. Yo, okay, we're putting in that work. Oh, so I guess drops affects the weapons too? I didn't realize that. That's a huge win. Yo, we got to take advantage of this hour of drops, man. This is OP as frick. Wow, I already have a maxed out glacier staff. That is crazy work. Okay then. Shoot, this double drops event is kind of busted, not gonna lie. All right, unfortunately that means we need to go over here, and we need to auto sell these glacier staffs because we have way too many. But oh man, that's that was a little more busted OP than I thought it was gonna be. All right, well hopefully we're gonna be able to get a glacier trident, but it looks like it's only slightly better than this glacier staff. So I'm not as worried about it. I'm more interested to see if we can beat the next secret. I don't know if we can or not, but we can give it a shot. We do have a bunch of these sung shards, which we're going to need. I don't know how many I have, but we are going to need a ton of these. How many do we have? Sung shards. 528. I don't know if that's gonna be enough to actually put in any work, but it's something. All right, I don't really care about the easy dungeon, but I do believe that does mean we can go over here to paradise. And I did want to run this event. All right. And I keep forgetting I have shift lock on. Good thing control is sprint now. All right, let's go. I think this is the secret we have to defeat. I gotta, oh, okay, I remember where it is now. All right, we're gonna try to defeat the secret too, but first up, let's see what we can put in some work on this one. Oh, this does give Titan pet shards now, and yeah, so that's nice. That's a W. All right, here we go. We got feats, and oh man, 5% master. I thought we were gonna get something a little bit better than that. All right, that's a little disappointing, guys. I'm not gonna lie. All right, well, it is what it is. Yeah, all right, we're cooked. All right, well, at least we got to wave 105. I don't think there's a reward for that. Anyways, let's get out of here. Okay, and let's finish this quest because this should allow us to at least... Actually, wait, I want to see if we can beat the boss first. So I believe to beat this boss, you kind of got to jump over here, and then he's in the little tower thingy. And I don't remember what we need to beat him, but I think we might be close. I thought he was close. Yeah, here we go. Here he is. All right, he has... oh, here we go. Aaron Yeager. Oh, we can cook them. We cooked them. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right, we do have double drops. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had more damage right now. But this is double drop, so it might just be worth it to farm him. I'm not really sure, though. I want to get his weapon. So I'm a BRB. I'm gonna hopefully get his weapon. And then we can kind of see if he's good or not. He is giving us a frick ton of yen, though. I'm not even gonna lie. That is a lot of yen. But, yeah. I think we might need to be starting to put in a little bit more work first. So maybe if we get this one, we can do more damage afterwards. I want to see how good his weapon is first to test, so. And it should be a 2% drop, so I don't know why we're not cooking. I think it's 3% total for a drop, so BRB. All right, wait, what? I only got one weapon? No, dog. We got, oh wait, we got the 3D gear. 87 mastery, 160% damage. So yes, it is actually better. But not that much better. And we only got one. Did we get the accessory at least? Great. Oh, it gets luck and yen. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. It is what it is, but I believe that means it's probably more worth it for us to farm the stuff in Shadow City. So let's go finish these guys off. And while we're here, we are going to go cop some more rolls on this solo rank because we need at least the 1.5%er. All right, let's claim this quest. Deliver Shadow Essence. There we go. We completed the quest. We also got a bunch of these. So now we have a 2-star and a 1-star. Good. We are going to still farm these, but I believe this is going to allow us to unlock, I think this one. Yeah. So here we go. Cost 9 and oh, it's just a damage boost. Well, that's fine. I need a big damage boost. So let's go grab this and hopefully get a pretty solid. Okay, you know what? I'm not complaining. Looks like at least a 20% damage boost. That's really good. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, we doing pretty good. Let's go fuse all of these. And yeah, now we have 332 mastery over our old one, so that's a slight bump. Honestly, not the craziest bump, but it is something. All right, let's see what other stuff we have a lot of, because I know this one should be farming, oh, the solo ranks. So let's see if we have any solo ranks to roll. We have 2,000 of these. All right, so we already got the legend, which is great. So now let's see if we can get the other one too. Now, I really want to get to the point where we're able to beat these with just our normal... Actually, we can do that in a second, but we should probably see if we can beat the boss and the Emperor. I forgot about that. Oh, we already have that. Oh my gosh, I have 68,000 of these. Holy frick, dude. What the heck? Can I not get rid of these yet? Oh, there we go. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Dang, we have 6,000 of the trade tokens. That's pretty nice. All right, are we able to beat the Emperor now? I honestly don't know. This is probably something we should probably figure out. The answer to that question is no. He is not taking any damage whatsoever. So that means we need more mastery straight up. Are we able to take out the boss though? I'm not sure. Wait, why don't we have any quests? All right, that is another annoying thing about this game. Sometimes they need to fix the quest system. I'll just put it that way. All right, confirm. All right, we need to beat 15 of the hard guys. Well, we just did beat like 1,000 of them, so I don't know what the problem is. All right, anyways, let's go back to the auto index, and we need to get rid of this. Here we go. We finished that quest, and now we need to find the boss enemy, which I don't think we're going to have much of a problem. I'm assuming... Okay, so why is the medium in front of the Emperor stand? All right, well, I got to find the boss enemy now. Sometimes this layouts are a little weird. Not even going to lie. All right, we do also have the Heroes Gacha we could roll on. But I don't know if I'm really that worried about that. I'm honestly not even sure if that does anything important. All right. I'm sure there's a secret room here somewhere, but really want to find out where these boss enemies are. All right, so these are the hard enemies. So maybe they're in the construction site. Like in the pit. This got to be where the secret boss is. Like you can't... Wait, no, it's not? Dang. Okay, I'm not sure where these boss enemies are. And why they're ducking me. Okay, I'm assuming those are the boss enemies over there. All right, that actually makes sense from the series. This guy was pretty powerful in the series. All right, so it looks like we can kind of beat this guy, but not really enough to make it worth it. And honestly, it looks like he's not even worth it to farm. It looks like these guys are just straight up better to farm. So that's what we're going to do for the next 22 minutes. Because we might as well take advantage of the double tokens. All right, we also got Titan pet shards to roll. I'm not as worried about those. So I think what we need to roll on now is we need to roll these solo ranks and hope we get some good RNG, because there's actually a decent chance we get this rank S. And that would give us a pretty nice jump. In the mastery, because once this drop boost is gone, we're just going to switch back to mastery grind and hopefully be able to get to the next rank up, because if we 10x our damage, we'll be really cooking. Oh, sweet. So we did manage to get the S, which is great. We only have 2 minutes left of drops though, which is very, very sad, but that's okay. We definitely took pretty good advantage of this drop boost. And let's end it off by getting ourselves a little bit of this, which should, I mean, honestly, we're up to 56%. Oh, wow. We got 1% mastery out of 1,000. Man, that was great, guys. That was great. Okay, that was not worth it at all, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's a little unfortunate. All right, well, I'm going to set myself up now for the next part of the grind, and that is a crazy mastery grind, because we still have 2x mastery for like 7 hours. So I'm just going to go all in on mastery. All right, everything should be completely best for mastery now. We're up to 4.33 DD, and you can see how fast it's going up, which is amazing. And we're going to head over here to Paradise, and I want to go over to any place that's going to give us the Titan pets. And I believe these guys are going to give us the Titan pets, right? No, these guys do not give us the Titan pets. All right, well, I'm at the Titan pet area, so it looks like the hard guys are going to give us the Titan pets. Now, we don't have double drops anymore, but that's okay. And we just need to farm a frick ton of these while we get our mastery up. You guys can see it's skyrocketing. And we pretty much need to, like, I don't know, we'll see. Let's just say I'll be mastering grinding for quite a few hours. All right, guys, so the mastery event's about to end. We ended up pretty decent, guys. We got another mythic. We're going to work on getting the secrets too as we wait, but I got a ton of this, and we have 2 QI. So as soon as they drop that next title, we're going to cop it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We freaking became Aaron Yeager, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.